I'm going to harvest okra from our vegetable garden. Okra is one of the oldest cultivated crops. It's long been grown in West Africa, Ethiopia, Sudan, as well as India. Now, okra is a tropical plant and it requires considerable heat to produce a successful crop. Well, heat is certainly not a problem here in Oklahoma, and as you can see, our okra is doing wonderfully. This is an unusual variety called Little Lucy. It produces this dark green foliage with a maroon tinge, and the seed pods are red instead of the more typical green. Okra belongs to the mallow family, which includes hibiscus and hollyhock, and it produces these beautiful yellow flowers with the red center, and the flowers resemble quite a bit those of the hibiscus. With its green and red foliage and the red pods and lovely yellow flowers, Little Lucy is as much an ornamental plant as it is a vegetable. Now, this variety is called Little Lucy, probably because of its small size. Okra can grow 4 to 7 feet tall, and dwarf cultivars are more around 2 to 3 feet. The plant, as I said, requires a lot of heat to grow, and so you want to start your seeds indoors about 6 weeks before the last frost. Seeds can be transplanted into the garden once the soil temperatures reach 75 degrees. You'll want to raise your seedlings in individual containers because the roots dislike being disturbed. Once the plants are in the ground, they require very little extra care to keep them going, just enough water to keep the soil moist but not wet. Now, some people develop a burning or itching feeling on their skin when they come in contact with the okra plant. And to help reduce this, you can wear gloves, or you could probably wear some long sleeves or long pants when you're working in the okra. It also helps to wait until the dew dries off the foliage in the morning before you go into the okra. Now I'm going to harvest some of these pods here. Okra can produce very large seed pods. The pods begin developing about 2 months after you plant the plants into the garden. This Little Lucy produces pods up to 7 inches long. Now, you don't want the pods to get this big. When the pods mature on okra plant, it might make the plant stop producing new fruits. So you want to harvest the pods when they're smaller. About 3 inches is an ideal size. You want to use a pruner to cut the pods. They have a very thick stem, as you can see here, and it also helps you disturb the plant less. Now, these smaller pods are also more tender and better for eating. Okra is most commonly eaten rolled in cornmeal and deep fried, or in soups and stews. Perhaps one of the most famous uses for okra is in Louisiana gumbo. Barb is going to share with us today one of her favorite recipes for okra.